Hey everybody, Shrike here. So once again, I find myself out of these little purple tokens to level up the skills of my units. I'd really like to level up these two new units I got, but I can't. So I've decided to once and for all just dive into this first siege in Supply Search, the Ranger one. Before I go any further, if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. I'm Shrike. I cover gacha games. The extent to which I cover them will largely depend on whether I think it's worth my time or not. So if you like gacha games, or this game in particular, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now, I've done 2 out of 3. This one here, number 11, level 11, I just beat with this new team that I've compiled. And 2 of them were severely underleveled, which seems promising. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to show you the kit of the boss, Kara. I'm going to walk you through the team I chose and why. All right. First of all, you need 3 or more Ranger Proxians. And that's not a detriment because Rangers deal more damage to her, as you'll see in her kit. So it actually benefits you to have more Rangers. Come on. Okay. First active skill deals damage to the farthest target and casts a paralyze effect. So, already we're thinking about positioning. Farthest target you know is going to get hit with this active skill and is going to be paralyzed. Keep that in mind. Active skill 2 releases a sword energy in a straight line towards the farthest target to deal a powerful damage. Again, to the farthest target. Explodes energy in the sword to greatly increase attack and attack speed, and changes the basic attacks to AoE attacks. In addition, recovers HP by a portion of the damage dealt. Recovering HP is super annoying in this level. There's a few bosses that heal and it's super annoying. I'll show you a couple of options to counter that. This one here is just a big old powerful damage in a wide area. And the passive greatly increases evasion against melee attacks. Again, so you don't want to bring melee in. And makes this boss immune to CC effects. Increases the boss's groggy gauge when the boss takes ranged attacks or massive damage. Again, a reason why you want to have ranged. And when the gauge is full, the boss enters a groggy state, significantly increases damage taken. This boss takes an enormous amount of damage upon entering the groggy state for the first time. Okay, now we can come over here and look at the teams, right? No, we'll have to go back. But that's fine. I'll show you the characters I put in. First, I don't really think the tank matters all that much. So whatever your best tank is, and whatever your best healer is. I've got Idis and Ryo, just because they're my best. But the main parts of the team are Erica, Crimson, and Patricia. Erica does burn dot damage. Patricia does ice dot damage. And Crimson does bleed dot damage. And not only that, Crimson is probably the most useful one in this team. Because let's look at her kit. Her Awake, and luckily it's her Awake and not her Blossom because I don't have her plug-in. Her Awake ultimate deals 420% damage to enemies within the area of effect and casts a healing down on the enemy for 4 seconds. And then deals some bleed damage. So the bleed really synergizes with Patricia. She really likes dots. And Erica here. Oh, actually, there's a couple more things on her team, on her kit. She's got accuracy down debuff here. This one's also a bleed, but what is it? Is it this one? This one's another one. Reduces healing taken by 55% just innately for all enemies under a bleed effect. So her other attacks do bleed, so chances are you will always have a lowered healing effect on the boss with her. there's another option to counter healing, and it is Aiko. And I believe it's her ultimate too. Yeah, level 2 healing taken down. It's a little bit stronger of a healing down, but she doesn't have as much else in her kit. She doesn't do bleed. She doesn't passively put healing down with her other skills. So it's just that ability. And then a couple of other debuffs. So I prefer Crimson for that part. Then we've got Erica for the burn, and because she's a ranger. Really, this slot is... You can really put anyone you like in there if you've got a higher level... No. What do I think? If you got a really high level Layla, I'm sure she'd work just fine. Or whoever. She's not as crucial. But... Wait, it's not you. It's Patricia. I think that maybe it's just because my Patricia's pretty high level, but she is pretty crucial in this build. Does she increase dot damage in general, or just frostbite? I know she does. She affects dots in some way. Deals an additional 170% damage for each type of dot debuff the target is under. That's why it's very useful to have 3 different dot types in this battle. Yep, and this deals more damage for each dot type. Okay, yeah, so you want... I don't think I had her Awake on. I think I had her Blossom on. The Awake seems a bit better. And what's the passive? Oh, Electrocute. Deals additional damage equal to 90% of the frostbite damage if the target is under a burn effect. That's why she's good with Erica. But maybe Electrocute would be better. Iris. Yeah, Iris. She's not a ranger. Okay, so probably just stick with Erica. So that's the team I went with. That's the boss's kit. Let's see. And as you saw, my those 2 units are not very high level. So I'm going to... Okay. It's going... 2 of her skills attack the backline, the farthest enemy. So I've got 3 in the back here just because of the tactic. Because of the formation tactic, I have AoE damage up. Maybe I could put... Let's go to deploy. I'm actually going to switch this up a bit. You're going to attack the back line. So I'll put the healer, she's pretty tanky, in the back line. So she'll get hit. But then I'll need to change this formation. I'm still tinkering with things, but I'm pretty sure that this team, a tank, a healer, and then Crimson, Erica, and Patricia, will be very good for this dungeon. So replenish energy, maybe? Attack speed and attack? Yeah. Yeah, this feels like the one. It's all damage dealers here. It's just going to make them faster and hit harder. Okay, and this one's pretty important, because it's casts a debuff immunity effect on the target and heals them. So when you're stunned, when the rear enemy is stunned with that first skill, you can set the tactic, whatever it's called, to manual. Take the trigger to manual so that you can only pop it when you need it. Okay. Now this thing's got like almost 600 bars of health. It's crazy. And I don't actually know if I'm going to beat it this time, because these 2 units are very underleveled. Okay. And see, all of these debuffs are going on. These are not CC debuffs, so she's not immune to them. Okay, where are we? We're not getting stunned. Maybe I'll just pop it anyway. Alright, and there, she's in the groggy state now. So she just took a bunch of extra health, extra damage, because she was in that groggy state. Alright, seems to be doing good. Oh, Crimson's not doing well. There you go, Ryu. No! Crimson died. Not good. Look at all those dots, though. Just melting her. And now she's in the groggy state. Like, I feel like if I can level up Crimson and Eirika and actually level up their skills, because they're not leveled up, then it will crush this level. Ooh, that was her ultimate. Let's do that. Uh-oh, Ryu. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this one. But very close. I came very close. So upgrade gear. We'll give it a try. So, I think it might have done better the other way I had it. So let's go back to that one. And the rear was ultimate damage? No, it was AoE damage. AoE damage up, because they're all AoE. Actually, I'm not so sure if she's AoE, but these two are definitely AoE. And this debuff immunity and heals them. I should have used that earlier. I forgot that it healed. I could have saved Crimson by using it earlier. Alright, let's see. We are already with the healing down. Bleed, burn, ice. Good, good. Yeah, see, Crimson needs to be tankier. I have this on slow because I'm trying to time it so that I know exactly. Yikes! I didn't even realize how close to death she was. Yeah, I'm trying to time it so that things like that don't happen. Oh, awesome. Ultimate's right while she's groggy. That's gonna be good. And actually, if you're gonna manual the whole thing, you could pop all of the ults when she gets into a groggy state, and it's probably more efficient. Come on, Ryu. Come on with your heals. Crimson. See, maybe Aiko is tankier, and maybe should do a better job. But as long as they have bleed, they have lowered healing. So Crimson just seems too useful to not use. Okay. We're in the 2 digits now. Eirika's holding on by a thread. Yikes, Itis. What is going on, girl? Yikes, yikes, yikes. Come on, I need this heal. Give me the heal, give me the heal, give me the heal. Okay. Yep, come on. Midas? Yeah. I couldn't save Erica. Alright, 40s. We've got a damage dealer, a healer, and a tank. We could do this. You've got the shields on. We could do this. We're doing it. With two severely underleveled units. Imagine if they were fully leveled up, all their skills leveled up. And I didn't even check the Blossom versus Awake. But yeah, it wasn't 3 stars. But still, I think I've cracked the code on this one. I'm just gonna sweep this for more mats. And then go level up my Crimson. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good team for that dungeon. I'm gonna look at the other dungeons too, probably make some videos about those. I've gotta learn more about all the characters first. They're a lot more complicated than they seemed at first. And these skills are so expensive to upgrade. Might take me a few days of saving up these skill core level up materials before I'm ready to do a video on the other dungeons. But stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.